Can't make fun of Pete. Then he really won't send us stuff.
You're right. This is the most amazing coffee brewer in the world. About a year ago, I made a video that was about the Hario V60.
Hold on, W60.
Did I say V60?
You said V60.
Right. W60, there it is, from our friend Pete Licata, the 2013 World Barista Champion.
The Hario W60.
Ooh, look at that. So let's see what's inside. So you called him and asked him?
I sent him a message and I said, hey, can you bring a W60? And he brought it for me, exchanged some money for it.
He did bring me one. So we got a little booklet here. He is very handsome. The W60 can be used with the flat bottom filter as well as a rinse paper filter to achieve even brewing and incredible clarity. 2, you can use it with the flat bottom filter only. 3, use the paper filter only. What do we use?
We're going to be using the paper filter with the mesh filter.
Okay. Should we do it like a head-to-head with the V60?
Same parameters?
So this is the V60. There is a difference, right? This has a more curved spiral, looks like. And then it doesn't have these extra fins here between them.
And this, the W60, it kind of looks more like the shape of a cupping bowl. Like it has like
good
you know, like the bowl on the outside, and then it starts to taper. Where the V60, it just almost tapers right down. The hole in the bottom.
Oh, it's got sharper with the ribs. The ribs are more spiky.
On the W60, it's a little bit more smoothed out.
Yeah.
Kind of took like a file and just made it a little bit more smooth.
Yeah, exactly. Like you could like cut yourself here, but not this one.
Now, are the mugs matching?
But of course. Got our mugs, Hario paper filters, and our coffee today is Espresso Agent 99, and I think it just gives a nice chocolatey, fruity, nutty, and I think it's very approachable, very easy to use.
Let's go 24 grams.
Now, do you normally rinse your filters?
I know you've done a video series about wetting paper filters.
Be sure to check it out up here in the link.
There's a smell in here that I'm trying to, it's a, you know what it smells like?
What?
Barbecue.
Oh.
This is more savory.
I'm going to make the guess that a lot of the coffees that you're drinking at home are on the lighter side.
Yes,
right.
We like the food forward coffees.
Yeah, okay.
They are on the lighter side.
These are more city plus roast. That barbecue-ness is probably a little bit more of that roasty side. I guess we should put this all in here.
So, are we doing the filter?
Yeah, I forgot that. Take this out. Right.
You want paper, the mesh, then the coffee goes in here. Just get a fresh filter.
Will it reset? Oh, wow, that resets. Tear.
24 grams of coffee.
We do 80 mils, first 30-second bloom. Break it down with the flow after the first 30 seconds. Just kind of keep a continuous steady stream. Add a little bit, stop, raise the bed. Just continue to hold it at that level until you dispense the 350. Finish between 3.5 to 4 minutes. All right, let's begin. Okay, I don't know if I like that. It totally resets. All right. I'm going to follow your time more because I think yours is correct. Just reset again.
I'm wondering when you finally take that whole thing off, is it going to show the weight or probably not?
Oh, for goodness sakes. This thing keeps resetting. $200. What's happening under there? Oh, see, I'm almost done. 2 coffees, W60, V60.
I think we should taste the V60 first, please.
Please, no, you're the guest here. A little bit hot. If you're watching at home, children, make sure that you wait for your coffee to cool before you start to...
There's definitely a taste difference.
Yes, agreed.
There's definitely a taste difference.
It's very apparent.
Full-bodied. It's got like a lot more mouthfeel. It's a heavier roaster.
Yeah,
Roast.
definitely. The roast is definitely coming out.
And you could taste it.
Yes.
And even though we ran it through a paper filter, made it a little bit more clear, it's really coating the mouth. That's what I get from the V60 first.
I agree 100%. It's definitely thicker. It's definitely got heavier body. The roastiness is coming through more apparently with the V60.
Now we go to the W60. Do I still get like that boldness from like City Roast? Absolutely. Do I still get the flavor notes? Absolutely. The one thing that I don't get, it's not as heavy.
And the roastiness is also a little bit less.
It's a little bit subdued.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tapered off. You still get it. Just for that extra filtration, I don't have that heaviness in my mouth.
It has a brighter character than the V60. Like it's now, like you can tell that there's some brightness to the coffee.
Do I like both? I do.
But here's where I think the difference is. I do like it both, but like the heaviness and the roastiness that comes through with the V60. If I'm buying coffee that's darker than City Plus, I would be tempted to augment it with like maybe cream and sugar just to offset that heavier note.
If it was the morning, I would brew it V60 because it feels like it's got a little bit more oomph in the morning. But this, if I was drinking it in the morning, I would most definitely put a little bit of cream and sugar to help balance it out. If I wanted to keep on drinking throughout the day, I would go with that. But
W60, okay.
I would not add anything to it.
No. This one really kind of tones down the roast and the heavier body, brings up the acidity, the brightness in it.
This would help me get up in the morning, and this one would actually help.
You going.
It would keep me going.
All right, I guess that's it. This is Rusty Obra, United States AeroPress champion and commanding chef. What's going on, Rusty?